we're ready to go to basketball.
Bow.
We love that basketball.
Bow. All right, don't
Well,
copyright us.
right. Well, we got some WNBA, and I think Stuja is still showing that they're Stuja. Starting off, Asia Wilson showing why she needs to be MVP this year. Like any other choice other than Asia Wilson, anyone who gives an argument for anyone other than Asia Wilson, you're wrong. She scored 42 points in the Aces' 93-90 loss to the Dallas Wings, becoming the fourth player in WNBA history with three or more 40-plus point games, joining Breanna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, and Josh's favorite, Maya Moore. Also, shout out to Sato Sabli of the Dallas Wings. She was really good in this game. She dropped 28 points. She was fun to watch. Asia then gets a 26 point, 16 rebound double double in the 83-72 Aces win against the Dream. Tiffany A's also got a double double in the game with 20 points, 10 rebounds. And then Asia then drops another 41 points, 17 rebounds, double double in the 97-79 Aces win against the Mercury. Jackie Young also getting a double double for the Aces with 11 points and 14 assists. And as we talked, Stuja, Breanna Stewart, she's the only name that I'll probably give people for an argument, but it's Asia Wilson's MVP. Breanna Stewart drops 32 pieces in the Liberty 94-88 loss to the LA Sparks, then drops another 32 piece in the Liberty 98-85 win against the Seattle Storm. Back-to-back 32 point games. That's crazy. These games put Stewie in third overall for WNBA players with 30 plus games, with 28 WNBA games passing Lauren Jackson, who had 27. But something else that is crazy, a little bit more crazy than the 32 points back to back, is this from Sabrina Ionescu.
Lloyd tries to rip it from Ionescu. Step through. Get her own rebound. Put it back up and in. You gotta be kidding me.
She scored from her knees.
Step through.
Let's watch that again. Look at this.
Rebound. Put it back up and in.
Freaking crazy. So, Josh,
All
Asia,
right.
Breanna Stewart, Sabrina, thoughts?
Well, first, maybe, hey, it's not working right now, Angel. As far as your layups go, try from your knees. Like like when people just do like the underhand free throw a couple of times if they're bad with free throws, they just do that. It's like, hey, try that out. See if it works for you. Chances are you're going to get the rebound anyway. So,
Yeah.
So you got that. It's Asia Wilson is just so daggone good, and it's just kind of. It's like Breanna Stewart's doing this, but Asia is just so like dead away, like so much so like when Breanna does that, I'm like, yeah, Asia does it like every night. So it's just crazy on that. But the thing is, I think Breanna might get the last laugh because I think she's on the better team. But I am looking forward to that, at least in the playoffs between those two, and just how crazy they're going to go off. Sabrina, I mean, she's just super talented, and so that doesn't surprise me that she's able to do that. I mean, they invented the game of horse for a reason, so that's probably not the first time that's happened in game. It's still crazy, but I'm pretty sure she's done that shot before, type of thing. But that's just letting your just physical ability take over, and all the stuff that you've done to work up to it. So yeah, that's all I've got is. It's Breanna went off, and I'm just like, but then so did Asia. She's like, she can't get given away. I want someone look at me.
The funny thing about the Sabrina Ionescu shot is after the game, she was asked like about the shot, and she was like, I didn't even realize that I was on the floor, but shooters shoot. And I was like, damn right. But Breanna's having a great season. I do have the New York Liberty. They're the best team right now. And it's not always the best team that wins, but in playoffs, but they have a really good shot. And I'm kind of pulling for the Liberty just so that Sabrina can get her first. Because Breanna has won with Seattle Storm, but Sabrina hasn't won yet. So it would be nice for Sabrina to get a championship under her belt. But going on to some more WNBA news, Tina Charles records her first ever triple-double with 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists in the Atlanta Dream 85-81 loss to the Seattle Storm. Tina joins Cheryl Swoops, the first to ever get a triple-double, Margot Dydek, Lisa Leslie, Deanna Nolan, Tamika Johnson, Candace Parker, Courtney Vandersloot, Chelsea Gray, Sabrina Ionescu, Alyssa Thompson, Mariah Jefferson, and Caitlin Clark as WNBA players who have achieved triple-doubles. But really, the big game this past week was the Fever versus the Sky for obvious reasons. And the Fever won 100-81. Caitlin Clark went off for 31 points and 12 assists, getting her double-double. I watched parts of this game, and there were moments that I was like, what a pass! Like, take away her 3-point shooting ability, just her passing and her vision on the court. I'm just like, damn, girl. But Kelsey Mitchell is showing how she's probably the best shooter on Indiana.
I lost you there again.
Oh, no. What was the last thing I said?
You were just talking about, I think you were on the Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah. She's kind of showing everyone's talking about CC and her shooting ability, but I really think people need to focus more on Kelsey Mitchell because she's just showing that she's been lights out these past few games. She got 23 points in this game and has the most consecutive 20-plus point games in Indiana franchise history with 6. Angel Reese, surprise, surprise, got a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. And Michaela Onyenwere had 20 points for Chicago. And from the game, parts of the game that I watched, because I didn't get to watch the whole thing, she was the best on the court for the Sky. But the Fever then go on to get another 100-point game, beating Dallas Wings 193. Kelsey Mitchell again leads all scorers with 36 points, just getting better and better. She's balling. Our girl Arike was just behind her with 34 points. Caitlin Clark got a 28-point, 12-assist double-double, and Sato Sabally got 25 points. And we're just going to show these passes. Again, Caitlin Clark, her passes, her vision on the court, but then everyone else on her team is like, I'm going to show I can pass too.
I can get to the right spot.
It's out right here. Eyes are up. I see you. And you
behind the back, look at that.
Now this is a lefty using that left hand, and
that's just so smooth.
Heck of a skit. Let's watch it again.
Smooth.
Eyes are up. I see you, and you know your big is trailing the play. Now this is a lefty using that left hand, and
smooth.
It's smooth. That's what she is. I mean, she's that. What did I say about Maya Moore about her game? It's smooth. And who does Caitlin Clark look up to? Maya Moore. And you look at that, it's smooth. So there you go. So you got that going for you.
My internet didn't want me to answer your question.
I know. I roll with it. Yeah. No, I mean that you can just their games are very. You can definitely see the resemblance in Maya and Caitlin's game, just how smooth they are. Now, is Caitlin a better shooter? Yes, but that's again, unfortunately, only had a small sample size for Maya compared to what we could have had. So who knows if she would have gotten that part of her game as well? I mean, Caitlin's people are like, oh, she can just shoot. I'm like, no, she's more than that. But I just didn't realize it until now, or at least later on, how good of a passer she really is.
And that's when we look at, because it is very much the Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese thing, which it really shouldn't be. It should be the big upping both of them. There's more to Caitlin Clark than her three-pointers, and there's more to Angel Reese's game than her rebounds.
But she can rebound the hell out of it.
She can rebound the hell out of it. And we will get to that with Leslie. Some all-time stats, some movers and shakers here. Caitlin Clark passes Tamika Catching for the most points in a season by a rookie in Fever franchise history. Tina Charles, coming up again, moves to number 2 in the all-time points leaders with 7,552. Our girl DT is still number one with 10,544 points. I don't think anyone's catching her for a while. And then speaking of Tina Charles, Angel Reese passes Tina for the most rebounds by a rookie in WNBA history with 399 rebounds at the time. After the Fever vs. Sky game, Tina had 398 as a rookie in 2010 with the Connecticut Sun. Angel also passes Tina Charles in most double-doubles by a rookie in the Fever vs. Sky game. Then Angel went on to have her 24th double-double of the season versus the Lynx, and she passes Sylvia Fowles for most rebounds in a single WNBA season, not just rookies. Sylvia had 404 rebounds in 2018. So just about these movers and shakers, these stats, man.
I can't wait to see what Paige and Juju do next year, as far as these records are concerned. I don't know if anyone's ever going to get to the assist record, because Juju maybe. Paige is much more of a wing than a passer. She's not really the point guard per se. So she might get there. Who knows? Who really knows? Those both are just really good for that. And then hey, Jeremy, some other stat there. Yeah, the Fever being above 500 for the first time in 5 years, hanging in the rafters. So yep, put that there. And then I can see some Steve Nash comparisons with how well she is at passing with that. But I'm always going to compare her to my favorite female basketball player of all time, Maya Moore, just because she idolizes her, and so therefore that's what I want to put it with that. So, but at the end of the day, it's just showing that how far the game is advancing, as far as the new players and the impact they're making right away, and also too, WBA is being smart now, and it literally is the Fever and the Sky are like, that's what people are like, appointment television,
right?
And so that's what I'm saying. It's like has that boom of when Bird and Magic first came into the league of they just lit it on fire. Now, granted, they became rivals and stuff like that, and then true, but this kind of has that Bird Magic feel of their impact immediately in the boom that they got from that.
And they have so much focus on them that no one's talking about Rakia Jackson's year, and she's having a phenomenal rookie season with the LA Sparks, and it actually has the highest gold percentage of any rookie this year. People focusing on that because you got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. So
and it's not like they're not setting records either, but that just happens. If they were just being middle of the pack, but they still want to milk it, I'm like, but they're also like just hooping their butt off. So and unfortunately, I want to go back to who that third rookie was that came in with Bird and Magic, and he's like, gosh, no.
And then Camila Cardoso, she got her highest points in their last Sky game too. So she was drafted higher than Angel, and people aren't talking about her as much either. A little bit like Angel adjacent because they're on the same team, but you don't hear a lot in the media about Camila Cardoso. But we got a really good rookie class, and then I feel we would talk more about Cam Brink if she didn't get injured, which that was sad.
We would have probably won gold in a 3-on-3. Yeah, that works. But injuries unfortunately happen in sports, so I hope she comes back better than ever, and we're not asking the what if question just because it is ACL.
Yeah, so. And I mean that happened to Sabrina Ionesco, and look at how much she's balling right now. So
I'm not too worried about it. So because Cam was playing very well before she got injured.